The Ideal of a Universal Religion, Part 7. Now take Karma Yoga, the attainment of God through work. It is evident that in society there are many persons who seem to be born for some kind of activity or other, whose minds cannot be concentrated on the plane of thought alone, and who have but one idea, concretized in work, visible and tangible. There must be a science for this kind of life too. Each one of us is engaged in some work, but the majority of us fritter away the greater portion of our energies because we do not know the secret of work. Karma Yoga explains this secret and teaches where and how to work, how to employ to the greatest advantage the largest part of our energies in the work that is before us. But with this secret, we must take into consideration the greater objection against work, namely that it causes pain. All misery and pain comes from attachment. I want to do the work. I want to do good to the human being, and it is 90 to 1 that that human being whom I have helped will prove ungrateful and go against me, and the result to me is pain. Such things deter mankind from working, and it spoils a good portion of the work and energy of mankind, this fear of pain and misery. Karma Yoga teaches us how to work for work's sake, unattached without caring who is helped and what for. The Karma Yogi works because it is his nature, because he feels that it is good for him to do so, and he has no object beyond that. His position in this world is that of a giver, and he never cares to receive anything. He knows that he is giving and does not ask for anything in return, and therefore he eludes the grasp of misery. The grasp of pain, whenever it comes, is the result of the reaction of attachment. Then there is then Bhakti Yoga for the man who, of emotional nature, the lover. He wants to love God. He relies upon and uses all sorts of rituals, flowers, incense, beautiful buildings, forms, and all such things. Do you mean to say they are wrong? One fact I must tell you, it is good for you to remember in this country especially that the world's greatest spiritual giants have all been produced only by those religious sections which have been in possession of very rich mythology and ritual. All sections that have attempted to worship God without any form or ceremony have crushed without mercy everything that is beautiful and sublime in religion. Their religion is a fanaticism at best, a dry thing. A history of the world is a standing witness to this fact. Therefore, do not decry these rituals and mythologies. Let people have them. Let those who so desire have them. Do not exhibit that unworthy derisive smile and say, they are fools, let them have it. Not so. The greatest men I have seen in my life, the most wonderfully developed in spirituality, have all come through the discipline of these rituals. I do not hold myself worthy to sit at their feet, and for me to criticize them. How do I know how these ideas act upon the human mind, which of them I am to accept and which to reject? We are apt to criticize everything in the world without sufficient warrant. Let people have all the mythology they want and its beautiful inspirations, for you must always bear in mind that emotional natures do not care for abstract definitions of the truth. God to them is something tangible and the only thing that is real. They feel, hear, and see Him and love Him. Let them have their God. Your rationalist seems to them to be like the fool who, when he saw a beautiful statue, wanted to break it to find out of what material it was made. Bhakti Yoga teaches them how to love without any ulterior motives, loving God and loving the good because it is good to do so, not for going to heaven, not to get children, wealth, or anything else. It teaches them that love itself is the highest recompense of love, and God Himself is love. It teaches them to pay all kinds of tribute to God as the Creator, the omnipresent, omniscient, almighty ruler, the Father and the Mother. The highest phrase that can express Him, the highest idea that the human mind can conceive of Him is that He is the God of love. Wherever there is love, it is He. Wherever there is any love, it is He. The Lord is present there. Where the husband kisses the wife, he is there in the kiss. Where the mother kisses the child, he is there in the kiss. Where friends clasp hands, he, the Lord, is present as the God of love. When a great man loves and wishes to help mankind, he is there giving freely his bounty out of his love to mankind. Wherever his hearts expand, there he is manifested. That is what the Bhakti Yoga teaches.